It's the end of the day with Ray. Hello, my friends. Okay, I want you to picture two sales managers. One works in IT services and the other one works in print services. Those two sales managers are going to meet with their teams at the end of the month, and they're going to get some forecast for the upcoming month. And the print services manager is going to go to their team and she's going to say, I need to know the number. What are y'all going to sell next month? How many units? And then the IT services sales manager, she's going to go to her team and she's going to say, I need to know how much service revenue we're going to add to our monthly reoccurring revenue number. How much service revenue are we going to add? And once they tell her how much they're going to add in revenue, then she'll determine how many customers that is. Because see, in IT services, it's all about the service revenue. It's not about the hardware number. She's not going to ask her team how many computers they're going to sell, how many laptops they're going to sell. She's going to ask her team, what's the reoccurring number that you're going to add to our monthly services reoccurring number? Because that's where the money is, that's where the profit is, that's what sustains an IT services business. And in IT services, guess what? You only want customers that fall in the last two buckets. And now everybody's saying, Ray, what are you talking about a bucket? Let me show you. So on this slide, I got 5 buckets. And those 5 buckets have a dollar amount over them. And in the print services business, well, guess what? You have customers that pay you $200 or less a month for services, all the way up to customers that pay you over $5,000 a month for services. In all reality, a big chunk, a vast majority of your customers are paying you less than $200 a month for services. Well, in IT services, guess what we want? We want customers in the last 2 buckets. We want customers that are going to pay us $4,000 a month in services only and over $5,000 a month in services only. Because those 2 customers, guess what? Those are customers that are willing to pay for stellar services. Those are customers that we can deliver at or above expectations. Those are customers that want us to manage their entire technology infrastructure. Those are customers that need us to help educate their end users on the threats of cybersecurity. Ladies and gentlemen, these customers that are willing to pay those $2 amounts there or more are the customers you want in IT services. Because everybody less than $4,000 a month is going to become a commodity IT services buyer. That's right, folks. There will be IT services delivered as a commodity. There's nothing wrong with that. The folks at AT&T, when they bought Alien Vault, that's why they bought them. They're trying to figure out how do we go in and deliver services to the SMB space as cheap as we can, give them the security they need, and scale it globally. Well, if you're a dealer in St. Louis, in Chicago, wherever you might be, you're taking care of the customers in your community. And the customers you want in your community around IT services are the customers that are going to pay you the $4,000 or over $5,000 a month. You don't want the customers that are going to pay you less than that. Because if you get a bunch of them, and you're lucky enough to get the really sophisticated ones, the really good customers, you're going to, well, the bunch of them, they're going to destroy your ability to deliver exceptional services to the ones that are paying for it. IT services is not print services. IT services is nothing like print services. And the biggest thing is IT services is 100% about the services. It's services led, even from the projection standpoint. Nobody ever asked an IT services company, how many computers are you going to sell next month? What they ask them, what are you going to add in reoccurring services revenue next month? And if it's less than that $4,000 and it's one customer, guess what? They're probably going to say, you need to tell that customer they're not the right fit. Because when you go after the customers that are willing to pay you $4,000 or over $5,000 a month in services, you're going to say no to a whole lot of customers. And my friends in the imaging channel, for the last 5 decades, they can't say no to anybody. You can't buy new, I'll sell you used. There's always something they could sell. There's always some way to get $1 from somebody. In IT services, that's a recipe for disaster. Stay in the last 2 buckets. And remember this, when you do your projections, nobody cares about how many computers they're going to sell. What you care about is what's the service revenue that you're going to add to your monthly recurring revenue, and are you going to add it profitably? That's a whole nother video. I'll end my time like I always do. Status quo is the killer of all that will be invented. Don't get stuck in status quo, and I'll see you all tomorrow.